In this video, you're going to look at snap cubes as if they were a three-dimensional tape diagram, and you're going to learn all the ways that we can represent that. So I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to imagine that this is a tape diagram. So I have some green, and that's one part of my tape diagram, and then I have some red snap cubes, and that's the other part of my tape diagram. And down here you can see I've just broken apart my tape diagram, and here it's all put together. So I'm going to show you all the ways I can think of this. So first, if I look at the green, I see that I have 4 green, and it looks like they've added 5 red. So I can say that as 4 plus 5. Another way that I can name this tape diagram is I can start with the red, and I see 5, and I see they've attached 4 green, so that's the same thing as 5 plus 4. Another way I can look at it is I can look at this whole thing and I see that there are 9 snap cubes. And if I take away the red ones, I'm taking away 5, which is the same thing as 9 minus 5. Or I can look at it and say, all right, I have 9 all together. And if I take away the green ones or separate the green ones, I can say 9 minus 4. When I'm looking at a tape diagram, I also know that I can use the vocabulary fewer, which means less, or more. So let me show you how I do that. So right now, if I look at these red and I were to take them off, it would be 5 fewer than 9. Because there's 9 all together, but if I take these away, then I have 5 fewer than 9. Now let's do the other one. If I take away the green, I'm taking 4 away, or I'm going to have 4 fewer than 9 because there was 9 all together. All right, let me go back to this separated one. If I take my red and were to add it to my green, I have 5 more than 4. Because here's my 4, and if I'm going to add this on, that means I'm going to add 5 more onto it. So that's the same thing as saying 5 more than 4. Or I can look at these green and say that I have 4, and that's 4 more than 5 because I'm going to add it. So 4 more than 5. So now it's going to be your turn. You're going to grab some snap cubes, and I want you to think of all the ways you can represent it. Make sure you're using addition and subtraction, and make sure that you're using the vocabulary fewer and more. And you're going to bring this with you to group.